عذب فرات سائغ شرابه وهذا ملح أجاج ومن كل تأكلون لحما طريا وتستخرجون حلية تلبسونها وترى الفلك فيه مواخر لتبتغوا من فضله ولعلكم تشكرون. Allah Most High says in chapter 35, the Creator, verse 12, even the two bodies of water are not the same. One is fresh, sweet, and palatable, while the other is salty and bitter. Yet you eat fresh flesh from both, and you extract ornaments that you wear, and you see the ships thereon plowing the waves, so you may seek of God's bounty, and so that you may be grateful.
We're going to begin our program with the kindergarten class. Sister Muslima and your beautiful students. They worked so hard.
Okay, kindergarten, this is what it is. Alright. Our planet is warming. We are experiencing record high temperature. Historic droughts. So hard. Historic droughts. Okay. Melting Arctic ice. A knife.
I'm melting.
Thank you. What are you supposed to say?
Change the word like over their words.
Iliads and more frequent and intense storms.
Okay. Good shot. Come on, what's say? Okay.
Thank you. I got to have a seat. Thank you. Thank you. That was wonderful. Thank you. Okay. What is causing global warming? Human activities like the burning of fossil fuels. Fossil fuels. Anissa? Come join me. And deforestation. Trees. And deforestation, which is the cutting, Fabian. Don't be shy. Show everybody your thing. Okay, sit close. Let's go. And the burning of fossil trees. The burning of forest trees. Is that your turn now? Good job. Thank you, trees. Go back. Thank you. Together we can help protect the world. Doing activities like reforestation. Oh, okay. All right. Scratch that. Okay. Global warming is the rise in average temperature of Earth's atmosphere and ocean caused by increasing concentrations of greenhouse gases.
I'm bringing on the heat.
Okay. Good job. And Mariah, they're here. And holes getting punched in the ozone. Come on, Lion. And baby. Please forgive me. I left something out. Frequent and more intense storms. Naeem? Come on. Let Naeem through.
I'm rising.
Good job, honey. Good job. Good job. Good job. So together we can help protect the world. Doing activities like reforestation, trees. Sadiqa? Trees. Sadiqa? Reforestation is the planting of trees. Yay! So together we can help people. Other ways we can do, we can reduce, reuse, recycle, and purchase products that have the energy saver label, like refrigerators. Washing machines. Computers and laptops. Air conditioners.
All right, no, over there. You know what?
Fine, that's something you read about in the book, probably.
No, I was in Maryland, brother.
Please, let's be respectful. They work very hard, very hard.
Today, so that everybody has to
Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Words that we all know. We have to save our planet so we can live and grow. We might be only children, but we will try. And you will see. And we can save this planet. It starts with you and me. It's Earth Day! It's Earth Day! It's Earth Day! It's time to save this planet. Let's start today!
They're not finished. They're not finished. Please, let's be respectful. They have such hard work.
I have you all on camera.
You're on camera.
Welcome to first grade Recycle Art Museum.
First, I rolled up newspaper. Next, I taped the newspaper. Then I made a shape. Last, I glued pictures on the sandals. Title of project by Dana Abdul. Wait. Title of project My Baby by Dana Abdul. This is how I made my project. First, I found a tissue box. Next, I found pretty tape and read the box. Then I put letters on the box. Last, I put money in the face.
My title of my project is Pencil Holder by Man Chef. This is how I made my project. First, I dig in the trash can to look for a can. Next, I cut some paper. Then I put decorations on the paper. I glued the paper to the can. Period. Painted the plate blue and green. I let the plate dry. I put holes around the plate and put a grass to it. Then I put loose wood and beads in the plate and tied the string together.
Wow.
Title of the project, My Guitar. This is how I made my project. First, empty a tissue box. Then put paper towel with glue. Next, make a hole in a tissue box. Put paper towel. Then add rubber bands for string. Cover tape, thread, and beads. Title of project, My Bird Feeder by Maya Watts. This is how I made my project. First, I found an empty milk carton and closed it. Next, I cut a hole in the carton. Then I decorated the carton. Last, I added bird seeds for the bird.
Oh, wow.
Good job.
This is how I made my project. First, I inserted a pin tunnel. Next, I put paper on the tissue box. Then I glued on stone. Then I put on some lettering. The title of my project is My Sailing Box by Claudia Dillon. First wash out and empty 1 gallon milk jug. Next, use a marker to draw flags to cut out. Then cut the lines. Use a tape to go close 1 to 4 inches from the bottom of the mold. Hold up the box and then sticky rubber dot to close it.
Good job.
Okay.
Next, Last, I put tape on the 4 tissues. Then I put glitter on the 2.
Okay. All right.
Title of my project, Days Recycled Playhouse by Quba. This is how I made my project. First, I took an old noodle box and put an algae foil on it. Next, I cut out and fold a carton for my recycled stuff. Then I cut out papers for my cans, papers, and plastic. Last, I put my dolls that I have in the playhouse. Project. This is how I made my project. First, you find a CD. Next, you cut a water bottle in half. Then you glue the water bottle into the CD upside down. Last, you fill up the water bottle with dirt and decorate. Title of project. This is how I made my project. First, we took the tub and cleaned the inside. Next, we decorated the outside. Then, we put everything back. Last, now we have to wait for it to dry. We'll fill it with dirt and the seed.
Okay. Okay. All right.
Okay, show them some love. Come on. Give us 1 minute. We're going to move this over, and then next will be second and third. 1 minute.
We'll take care of this.
Back.
Okay, section, second and third grade.
Take your time, guys. Dr. Swart, watch them. They're pushing. Watch them.
presentation consists of two parts. First, they are going to tell you about the greenhouse effects and global warming, and then they will show you how it happens. Enjoy.
Assalamu alaikum. Global warming is the rise in the average temperature of the Earth's atmosphere and oceans. Scientists are 90% certain that it is primarily caused by increasing concentration of greenhouse gases produced by human activities. The Earth is wrapped in a blanket of air called the atmosphere, which is made up of several layers of gases. The sun is much hotter than the Earth and it gives off rays of heat, radiation, that travel through the atmosphere and reach the Earth. The rays of the sun warm the Earth and heat from the Earth then travels back into the atmosphere. These gases are called greenhouse gases, and the natural process between the sun, the atmosphere, and the Earth is called the greenhouse effect because it works the same way as a greenhouse. The windows of a greenhouse play the same role as the gases in the atmosphere, keeping some of the heat inside the greenhouse. The natural greenhouse effect. The atmosphere has a number of gases, often in tiny amounts, which trap the heat given out by the Earth. To make sure that the Earth's temperature remains constant, the balance of these gases in the atmosphere must not be upset. The enhanced greenhouse effect. Some of the activities of man also produce greenhouse gases. These gases keep increasing in the atmosphere. The balance of the greenhouse gases changes, and this has effects on the whole of the planet. Burning fossil fuels, coal, oil, and natural gas releases carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Cutting down and burning trees also produces a lot of carbon dioxide. A group of greenhouse gases called the chlorofluorocarbons, which are usually called CFCs, have been used in aerosols such as hairspray, cans, fridges, and in making foam plastics. They are found in small amounts in the atmosphere. They are dangerous greenhouse gases because small amounts can trap large amounts of heat. Because there are more and more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere, more heat is trapped, which makes the Earth warmer. This is known as global warming. A lot of scientists agree that man's activities are making the natural greenhouse effect stronger. If we carry on polluting the atmosphere with greenhouse gases, it will have very dangerous effects on the Earth. With more heat trapped on Earth, the planet will become warmer, which means the weather all over Earth will change. For example, summers will get hotter and winters too. This may seem a good idea, but the conditions we are living in are perfect for life, and a large rise in temperature could be terrible for us and for any other living thing on Earth. Higher temperatures will make the water of the seas and oceans expand. Ice melting in the Antarctic and Greenland will flow into the sea. All over the world, sea levels may rise. causing flood in low-lying areas. Everywhere in the world there is a big demand for water, and in many regions such as the Sahara and Africa, there is not enough water for the people. Changes in the weather will bring more rain in some countries, but others will have less rain, and regions in the southeast will be at risk from drought. The effect of a change in the weather on plant growth may lead to some countries not having enough food, and many people could suffer from hunger. All over the world, these changes will affect the kind of crops that can be grown. Plant, animals, and even people may find it difficult to survive in different conditions. Both plants and animals will be in danger. Many species of animals will lose their homes. For example, polar bears and seals will have to find new land for hunting and living if the ice in the Arctic melts. Many animals and plants may not be able to cope with these changes and could die. This could cause the loss of some animal and plant species in certain areas of the world or everywhere on Earth. The changes in climate will affect everyone, but some populations will be at greater risk. For example, countries whose coastal regions have a large population may see whole populations move inland to avoid flood risk areas. The effect on people will depend on how well we can adapt to the changes and how many we can do to reduce climate change in the world.
Oh, okay.
You can stand here and just stand here. Turn around. Turn around, please.
Now we will show you the process of greenhouse effect. Earth. Earth is the only planet we know of that can support life. The reason Earth is different than the rest of the planets is its temperature. Greenhouse gases. Our atmosphere is a layer of gases such as carbon dioxide, methane, ozone, nitrous oxide, sulfur dioxide, and water vapor surrounding the Earth. They absorb ultraviolet rays and prevent temperatures from rising too high or getting too cold. They keep the Earth and its atmosphere in perfect balance. But this balance has been disturbed due to human activities. This large amount of gases in the atmosphere. Sun rays. We get just the right amount of energy from the sun. If we get too much, we will burn up. If we get too little, we will freeze. The large amount of greenhouse gases are increasing. These gases trap more heat and radiation from the sun than needed. The carbon dioxide absorbs these rays and does not allow much of it to escape into space. Greenhouse gases. This is called greenhouse effect. That occurs the same way as an actual greenhouse in which plants are grown. This greenhouse effect causes global warming.
them level their conversation, I was floored. The panel law. Let's show them some love on I believe it's Sister Fatima in 4th grade. Fatima?
He said ball is going to be blue.
Sister Man, are you coming as the co-host?
He said
4th graders, you might want to come on up. Let me tell you, all of this has been top secret from everyone. So this is the first time that we all are experiencing all of this, and I'm just loving this. It's fabulous. Okay, let's give them a better.
Sit back, sit back. You need to move back a little bit. Al-Hajj. No, I will give him the keys, okay.
Yeah, ready?
It's okay. It's all right. I don't think Margaret will do it. Oh, yes. Chargil, you need to be over here tonight. Well, the mic moves up. Fourth grade has been working very hard on a play. They would like to welcome you to their performance of Reducing Your Carbon Footprint.
And this can lead to global warming, pregnancy, and the country of the earth and the economic. My name is Alice. I am here from the
Hi, everyone. Let's check in the carbon footprint today. It's a nice healthy size. What do you do to keep your carbon footprint so small?
Well, Dr. Goldberg, I have a lot of things to keep my carbon footprint. I recycle try composting and using organic waste like raw eggshells, vegetable scraps, and coffee grinds to help your garden. This will make your garden healthy and it will reduce your carbon footprint. Thank you, Dr. Golden. I will try that. Next patient, please. Hi, I'm Mrs. Mason Lockhart. These are my wonderful twins. Hi, I'm Mrs. Mason Lockhart. These are my wonderful twins, a lot of carpet and lots of carpet. We need to get checked out quickly. We are having a huge problem. Please don't look like Mrs. Scarlet. Your doctor's waiting to see you all. Please be careful.
What'd you call it? What'd you call it? What'd you call it?
Well, as you can see back there, they're not doing very well. Our carbon footprints are huge. Yeah, my feet hurt. I keep on tripping when I fall. I can't even run and play. My carbon footprint is getting in the way. Well, let's discuss your family activities. And so you can see what's causing the problem. The doctor can't product paper and accident carbon about the family activities. Where do you guys live? Where do you guys live? In our house. In our house, it is big and we each have our own bedroom. I just love taking a long bed. I take 2 a day. I don't 2 a day. Well, yeah, we have this huge TV and a big book. We watch it all day. We live in the city in our huge house. Do you reduce, use, recycle? Do you do anything to save energy? No, we don't have time for that. Oh, they show our running centers? No, they don't have any video game tournaments, but we just love using our boats for jet skiing and boat racing. Whoa, it gets a lot of carbon dioxide. It's causing you to have a bigger carbon footprint. You and your family should try activities that give off less energy. Try the following activities. Unplug electric appliances when they are not being used. And try sports that use less or no electricity or gasoline, like baseball, running, and tennis. I'll see you again in another month. Okay, doctor. If you think will work. Only the best for my loved one. Well, the best thing is love bugs out here. And if you guys keep this up, they will grow up in an unhealthy place. Okay, doctor. If you think it will work. That's patient. Thank you, miss. That was very nice. That's verbally. Cognition Jackson follow-up. Hi, Carver. You looking much better than last time I saw you. Did you try to change that suggested? Yes, Dr. Logan. I ride my bike to work at home and learn while brushing my teeth. And I spoke to my mom and neighbors about recycling. And I even started a community garden. I know my footprint is much smaller. And I'm thinking of ways to make it lower. carbon. Keep up with the work. I'll see you again in a month. That gold means our producers that will follow up.
I got to go there so ABC today. As you can see, my car is closer at San Francisco was before.
That's great, Ari. What are you doing?
Well, I started by switching the light bulbs in my house to energy efficient light bulbs, and my mom also bought a car that runs on solar power. I also started a club at school that makes gifts for other families. We use the things that we already have.
That's great, Ari. Continue. I'm so proud of you. Continue to tell people how they can reduce their carbon footprint.
The carbon footprint is going to be a part of the bigger ecological footprint. And ecological footprint on Earth. How many natural resources we use to augment the ability to make these resources? The Earth's ecological footprint has 100% towards the next. Then we take about 1 year and 2 months to make all of these natural resources we use in the earth.
Do your part to reduce your carbon footprint.
They're not done?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's just the advanced class, they actually calculated their carbon footprint. It's just the advanced class, they actually calculated their carbon footprint, and they're gonna tell you a little bit about it. And when they walk through, the people in the back probably weren't able to see, they actually have on humongous feet to represent their carbon footprint. So as they walk through, you'll be able to see their feet that they work so hard.
Clear the pot there. Clear the pot a little bit.
In math class, we did an activity where we calculated our carbon footprint. We saw that the amount of carbon that we release is based on lots of things, like how we use electricity in our house, how much water we use, what kind of transportation we use, and even what kind of food we eat. We were not satisfied with the numbers that we got, so we started thinking about ways that we could reduce our carbon footprint. Here are some things that we came up with. Turn off the lights during the day. Open the curtains and use natural sunlight. Use energy efficient light bulbs. Turn off the water while brushing your teeth. Take short showers and not use as much hot water while taking a bath or shower.
Sorry, the microphone is stuck on her carbon footprint. Thank you.
Eat more fruits and vegetables. It takes less energy to produce fruits and vegetables than it does to produce wheat.
Recycle great products because this includes plastic, paper, glass, and aluminum. When spending time with the family, choose activities that do not require electricity. Playing board games, reading together, bike riding, or going to the park, or going to the park are great ways to have fun and keep your carbon footprint small.
Reduce your carbon footprint.
Right.
Y'all can walk back through there and show everybody your lovely carbon footprints. Be careful, please.
I show myself some love. Yes. All right, go sit down, go sit down. Very good job, very good job. Go sit down, go sit down. You just sit down.
Okay. documents is we have as the production crew. They worked very hard, very hard.
We need quiet. They work very hard on this. And just so you know, we use all recyclable materials to make our we were very green.
Mika, sit down. Sit down.
All right, Assalamualaikum.
It's hot in here though.
Assalamualaikum. Fifth and sixth grade would like to take you on a world tour. And the name of our world tour is Impacts of Global Warming World Tour. We're actually in an energy efficient hot air balloon. See all our little faces in that hot air balloon. And we can go from dot to dot along the earth and learn about the impacts of global warming across the globe. So you learned a lot about global warming today. So we're just going to take you, we're going to start the tour in North America with our tour guide, Andrew.
In Florida, California, and other parts of North America, global warming is causing wildfires, storms, hurricanes, and rising sea levels.
Guys, read slowly, read slowly.
Next, our hot air balloon has now landed in South America.
The interplanetary process is known as the lungs of the Earth because about 20% of the Earth's oxygen is produced by there. The plants that grow is constantly recycled carbon dioxide. The oxygen trees of the fusion is adding to the increase in global warming.
Antarctica. Global warming is causing polar ice caps to melt, which causes sea level to rise. It also causes permafrost, or frozen ice to melt. The melting ice causes sheets of frozen rain to break off and makes it difficult for animals like polar bears to survive.
Loud and slow.
This is yours.
And climate change. Extreme rains and floods may very well come in Africa, but Africa has many floods. East Africa has drought, flooding, famine, species extinction, and conflicts that are all made worse by global warming and climate change. South Africa is becoming hotter and drier. South Africa has many wildfires from global warming and climate change. Many people in all parts of Africa have been badly affected by global warming and climate change. Africa is originally hot and dry. People make it worse by using many vehicles that pollute the air. Global warming and climate change also threatens to stir up Africa's enormous snow fields. The different snow fields that are filled with vegetation are being destroyed by drought, rising winds, and very little rainfall that are all caused by global warming and climate change. The vegetated lands will become empty deserts.
Next on our tour is Europe.
In Europe, there are a lot of floods. In Europe, there are a lot of floods and droughts. They happen very frequently because of climate change. for the flood is likely to be one of the most serious effects of climate change in Europe. In many areas, ecosystems are weakened by pollution, climate change, and fragmentation. Across the continent, policymakers are starting to respond to current and future impact and risks associated with rising temperatures and climate change.
'Global warming is affecting Asia by increasing water ability and water quality. The ice is melting and causing flooding and avalanches. There will be less fresh water due to climate change in Asia. In some parts of Asia, crops will have a 20% chance of growing. In other parts of Asia, crops will decrease up to 30%. Because of the rapid increase in population in Asia, the people will be at risk of hunger.
Last is Australia. Australia, like many other regions of the world, has begun to feel the effects of global warming. These past years, wildfire and drought have damaged the land, and they have also affected tourism. A place that a lot of global warming occurs most often is the Great Barrier Reef, where the coral bleaching threatens most of the ocean ecosystem. The bleaching in the coral reef is causing fish to migrate to colder parts of the ocean.
Thank you. We hope you enjoyed your world tour.
Show them some love. Let's show them some love. 7th and 8th is coming up next.
Guys, enough.
7th and 8th. 7th and 8th. Oh, you guys, come on.
Alright, in class, the students watched a film called 6 Degrees Can Change the World, and they learned about how if we don't do something to check global warming, then we're on a path for destruction. So they wanted to share some of the facts that they learned about you if the climate average temperature raises 1 degree all the way up to 6.
If the Earth warms by 1 degree, the Arctic will be ice for half of the year and ships will sail the Northwest Passage. Tens of thousands of homes around the Bay of Bengal will be underwater. Hurricanes will begin hitting the South Atlantic Ocean. Droughts and new deserts in the western USA will cause global shortages of wheat and beef. In the last millions of years, the Earth has never been more than 1 degree Celsius warmer than it is now. If the Earth warms by 1 degree, it will cause permafrost, which will cause landslides in the mountains and cause these sea levels to rise.
If the Earth becomes 2 degrees warmer, there will be a large amount of heat strokes. It will destroy agriculture because of the lack of water and excessive heat. It will cause forest fires, rivers will dry up, and crops will burn and dry up. The ice sheet in Greenland, which are already melting, will melt faster and flood coastal areas. Ice glaciers will melt and some countries will lose their water supply. There is a 93% chance we will be able to avoid this, but only if greenhouse gases are reduced 60% by the next 10 years.
If the Earth gets warmer by 3 degrees, it will become really hard to survive on Earth. The Earth will be really hot, the land will be dry and hot, with dried up trees and plants all over it, which will make it very vulnerable to wildfires. Only one little spark could set all around fire, and the fire will be hard to stop, so it will spread
begun. Bell comes flooding out from groundwater, mainly coastal areas, increasing sea level. If the earth is getting warmer, we'll start running out of food and water. We'll run out of food because it'll be too hot to grow anything, plants and animals. What little bit of food that's left, everybody will be fighting about it. We'll run out of water because the salt water will start mixing in with the fresh water. Then we'll have salty water, which we can't drink. The water will also be getting more which will cause many hurricanes that will be stronger than normal, which will make it really hard to live.
If the earth rises 4 degrees, extreme heat waves could be expected. Coastal cities could become islands or completely covered with water. Both of the ice from the North Pole and the South Pole could melt. Massive starvation could happen because crops wouldn't be able to grow because the sun would be too hot.
By the time the Earth's average temperature increases by 5 degrees, the ice sheets will have vanished from both the North and the South Poles. Rainforests will burn because of forest fires. Mountains will crumble and cause landslides because the permafrost that held them together has melted. Islands and coastal cities will flood because of a rising sea level. Trapped methane from seabeds will have a worse effect on Earth than carbon dioxide. If the world's average temperature increases by 6 degrees, it's predicted that 95% of the Earth's species will have been extinct. Many people believe that 6 degrees of warming may cause the end of the world.
What happens at 7 degrees? What happens at 7?
Extinction, brother.
We'll only be here for 7.
Alas, it's over.
It'll be rats and roaches eating everybody. That's about it.
Yes, parents, for coming out and sharing this wonderful day with us. And we would like to thank our students for the wonderful presentation. Please give them a hand. Thank you, and that concludes our program today.
Do I know?
Kindergarten